What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33. Just making a haul video here. I have a couple books that I picked up from my local comic book shop this week, and a couple books I was able to purchase off eBay off the past month or so. I was sick yesterday, so I wasn't able to make a video. But I'm back in full health, so I figure, why not just go ahead and make a video, show you guys what I picked up. So I'm gonna start off with the first book here. It's let me get rid of that glare real quick. This is Spider-Woman #4. This actually was recommended to me by Splash Page Comics last week on the live show that We Love Comics does every Tuesday night. And so the reason that he recommended this book was that this is the issue where Spider-Woman has her child, which makes this the first appearance of a new character. Not sure if it's going to be a significant character or anything big over the time, that we see him, or in the years to come. But you never know. Sometimes they do end up giving people a significant role. Same thing happened with Cable back in the 80s. So you never know. Anyway, so pick it up. You know. Next book that I picked up was the there you go here, Extraordinary X-Men #8. This is the regular cover of the book. Is an homage cover to X Factor #6, which was the first appearance of Apocalypse. I really like this cover, just because just the colors in it, and the homage to such a classic issue, which at some point I don't own yet, but I will. I guarantee you that. So. Um, the Apocalypse War seems to be the big story that they're going to do with the X-Men for the summer, or not the summer, but the spring, probably leading into the summer. So it's going to be pretty big and significant. I think that it's going to be a really cool story based off of what is in this issue. They're setting up for something pretty cool. The last really big Apocalypse story that I remember was the Age of Apocalypse, which was really cool. So I'm hoping that they have something really special planned for us for the time of the Apocalypse War. Continuing with the same thing, I got Extraordinary X-Men, the variant cover by I'm gonna butcher his name and I apologize. He's a really cool artist that I like to read a lot of his stuff, but I've just never learned how to pronounce his name. I think it's Leland or Linley Yu. This I was able to purchase for cover price, which is pretty cool. I saw a couple of the limited editions, like the Todd Knock edition, which didn't seem to have, it wasn't like a 1 in 15 or a 1 in 25 or anything like that. It's just limited. So I figured, why spend the extra money? Why not just get the actual cover price variant that same price as what I paid for the original issue. So if you don't have it, why not pick it up? It's a variant, and same as the actual price of the issue. So leads me into my next book, which I picked up the regular edition, and I picked up a variant edition, and that is, let me go over this way, Batman #50, which this cover is sick. I love this cover. I'm a big fan of all the Gargoyle covers that they do for Batman. It just makes him look like just super badass. This book is significant for the fact that you get a new Robin in it. It's not the first appearance of the character. The character that is the new Robin is Duke Thomas, and his first appearance is actually in Batman #21 of this same run, the second series. This is a book that definitely pick up, just because brand new Robin, continues the story with Mr. Bloom, and just, which is a really cool story. But also you're getting yourself just, I think, a really cool cover, and they are trying to really lay in thick with the movie coming out. I bought the variant cover, which I bought the variant that came in the bag. I already opened the bag, so and the bag has Superman, Batman cover. Pretty much I think every book that they've done for this week has the same bag, so I may just go back and pick up a bagged one later on just to have one in bag. But I'm not really too, I'm a collector. I want to see what I'm getting, so it's just like keeping it in the bag doesn't really do it much for me. But so the variant that I ended up picking up inside of my bag was the full color version, which is pretty cool. I remember when they did this with the um, Harley Quinn's Black Book, when they had all the black bagged variants and everything. So I wanted to go ahead and just pick up this one, or pick up just this variant of it, and I'm glad to have this. If you remember my contest video for mini NYC's contest. I was talking about my favorite artists and stuff, and so one of them is Jim Lee, and this is a Jim Lee cover. I love the way that he, just draws certain characters. Batman, Superman, and the X-Men are just like, his strong characters. He always makes them look really, really good. So with that, that ends my actual haul of stuff that I picked up from my local comic book shop. But I have a couple of books that I was able to pick up through eBay. So the first book that I picked up, this is, I want to say, I would say the beginning of February I picked this book up. This is the first appearance of Malekith, who was the villain in Thor: The Dark World. I picked this book up. I'm pretty sure it was like about $7 with shipping. I don't think he's gonna make any more really big or significant appearances in the movie, which is fine. But I think it's pretty cool just to have this, just because he was really cool in the movie, and just in general, like he's also just a significant enough character in the Thor universe to go ahead and have. So I figure, if they do anything with him going forward, if there's any like sort of new stories for him, it's always good to have his first appearance. And then I'll show you two more books that I actually purchased together. And the really cool part about both of these books is when I did purchase them, I got both of these for very, very cheap. The seller that I worked with actually let me combine the shipping on them. So I was able to pick up both of these books for a combined shipping cost of $4. And then the actual price, I'll show you the first book here. I paid for this book. This is Thor number. Sorry about just jumping around like a weirdo. This is Thor number 339. This is the third appearance of Beta Ray Bill. This right now, I don't know if he's going to appear in a movie or anything like that. He's, a really, really cool character, which would be awesome if they did put him in a movie. But it's his third appearance, which his first appearance is a little bit pricey. Not completely out of the realm of possibility of getting, but it's a little bit pricey. So, this third appearance of him, though, which is in really, really good shape. I checked the book out when I, first got it and everything, and it's in really, really good shape. I paid, like I said, I think it was like 99 cents for this book. So combine that with the $4 shipping, that's, basically $5 for that. And then this next book that I got, you can actually see it. It wasn't too good on the reveal there. This next book that I got is X-Men, the New Mutants number 100. This is the first appearance of X-Force in the comics. So what's awesome about this is they've actually announced that they're going to make an X-Force movie at some point, or that they want to at least make an X-Force movie at some point. So, looking at this, I mean, this is a book that, at this point in time, you can get for really, really cheap. I bought this book. I ended up getting for $2. So bringing my total purchase for, both of these, let me hold them both up. My total purchase for both of these books was $7. And, it's just something where, if either one of them ends up getting a movie, or anything having to do with the movie, a show, something like, it's something cool to have. And the last book that I picked up, this another one that I got for really, really cheap. Not because of combined shipping, just I just happened to get on eBay and nobody was looking for anything. And it's just a really cheap comic that I just figured the price was right for, and it is Superman number 1. This is the first appearance, I think, of the Copper Age of Metallo, which, hey, I know that he was, let me just, what do I have this for? Uh, I know that he was a, golden age, appearance and everything like that. For right now, I haven't seen any that are in good enough shape that I want to try to spend, the kind of money that people are asking on for. But, I got this book for $1 for the price of the bid, and the shipping was $3, so basically another $4 purchase off of eBay. And the way I look at it is, he's another character that they could put in a movie. He probably won't get a huge role, but you know what? If they do, I'm happy to have one of the first appearances of him. At least first appearance in a specific age of him. So these are the books I was able to pick up. I'm definitely going to have some more, things going forward. I have a few other books that I'm working on. I'm definitely trying to work on getting, my top 10 list. And I'll actually make a video, of the top 10 books I'm looking to pick up for this year. I'm hoping to be able to secure a few of them for the Comic Cons that are coming up in the summer. Just to, I'm going to save some money up to see if I can, bring some really, really cool hauls back from that. And, just to see if I can pick that up. I think that's a really, really cool idea. If you are, into collecting and you haven't started that list, you definitely should, because, you'd be surprised, what you'll end up coming across. Sometimes you'll end up getting really, really good deals on, a book that, is one of the, your own personal holy grails, whether it's something that you had a long time ago and you're nostalgic for, or whether it's just, one of the big books that's starting to explode right now because it's just really, really popular. So, until next time, keep collecting, have a, just always look for, the best deals you can find, and, hey, enjoy the hunt. Anyway, this is Buckshot 33. Just gonna let you go for right now, but I'll be back with more videos, as soon as I can. So thank you for watching. Oh, before I go, I'm sorry. I wanted to thank everybody who subscribed to me after watching my video that I made for Many NYC's contest. Thank you so much. I made that video. I think it was on Tuesday, and I am up to 11 subscribers. So thank you to each and every one of you. I'm glad I'm able to put out something that you like, and I hope that I can, keep it going. So, please stay tuned. If you like what you see, let me know. Definitely hit me up with a comment. Or if you, have anything that, any questions or anything that you want to, point out to me as far as, collecting or, different stuff that you think is significant, let me know. Anyway, this is the end of my video, so thank you very much for watching, and have a good night.